All right. Right. I guess we're live.
I don't know.
I guess we're live because just nothing under the sun would allow my computer, the one we usually use, to go live on YouTube. No matter what we fucking do, you go to start the live stream and it says YouTube can't access camera because camera is being used by another application. Which, hey, Microsoft, my phone's camera can use 6 fucking applications at the same time. So what the fuck is wrong with your shit? What the fuck is wrong with your shit? Okay, so very sorry, everybody. I guess we'll just keep saying this over and over until everybody's tuned in. If anybody is even going to tune in, because we made them wait so goddamn long. God damn it. God, that's just, we were talking about that. That's what really upsets us about this is that you guys are the ones who suffer because, you know, fucking computers won't get their shit together. I literally only use the computer for this. I don't do anything else with it. So it's not like it could be getting fucked up by some other program or something. It literally is just deciding not to work of its own fucking volition, and I am livid. What's up, fuckers? This is Yana.
Try and talk.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Sounds pretty
Picking up
good.
The microphone. So
Sounds good.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking done. So it is picking up on the microphone. Whoever's in fucking live right now.
Thank you for coming. We're so sorry.
Fucking fuck.
I swear to God, if this works now, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit.
No way. I'm just gonna let them know that we're on.
Yeah,
Still?
I know. Still.
This is like, man. Hey, are you watching? We're live. Dude, we couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on.
There's
We
literally
finally got
nothing
it.
we could do.
We're on.
I guess we're live, man. I had a bunch.
Alright.
I had a whole Biden thing I was gonna do. I had a bunch of Biden impressions and Trump impressions I was gonna do. We were gonna talk about the Samoans and how their fucking sense of humor is.
Whoever is that one person, can you say something to try and lift our spirits? Because right now we got fucking nothing, man. We've been doing this for over fucking like an hour, trying to just figure out how to get this, and we're not even doing it how we want it to be. Like, yeah, we're here. What's
sorry
up,
if
Anthony?
sorry if the connection is shitty, but we can't plug the Ethernet cable into that computer. You can plug it
Yeah.
into this one, but this one just fucking
I'm sorry,
decided. Yeah.
Usually we use his laptop. Right now, luckily, my wife has a laptop that we're using, but we can't use it just doesn't have a fucking Ethernet plug, which
Yeah, so if it gets laggy or anything, sorry. What do you say?
it's censorship.
It's gotta be, huh?
I wonder.
It's gotta be.
I can't. Well, no, never mind.
What?
No, because I can't read what's on the shit, so I was gonna move it closer, but then they wouldn't be able to see us.
Not as well.
How is
yeah.
the sound quality for you guys first and foremost?
Yeah,
since
because we're
here?
basically starting from fucking scratch right now. Because
Like, we've never done
I
this
keep my computer set up for this. I bought this computer specifically for this.
So
I
how's
don't
the
use it
sound?
for anything else. It's worked fine every time since we initially got it all figured out. And then today it just decides, hey, not only can more than one app not use your camera, you can't use your
Well,
camera.
they said it's the same great sound, which is at least that's fucking working.
Who the fuck is that? That's a long name.
That's no sup, you fuck.
Oh shit.
Well, I feel better. It's working, but
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, Anthony. I'm glad you fucking were hanging out there. I thought you might
Yeah.
have gone to bed or something. Or
we were
You
worried.
know.
We just this was actually a big one for us because we didn't do one last week because me and him worked late, and so this one I felt like we felt like people were like anticipating it, and we were fucking ready to go. We recorded one for 30 minutes and we cut it short because we wanted to start this live, and so now it's like we knew Anthony would be watching and fucking was over there with his whole squadron, and we know everybody was just gonna tune in. So
Anthony said he's shit faced right now.
well, let's get there.
Let's fucking get out. Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I've had like 4 now, but I need a beer after this past fucking hour trying to figure this shit
Well,
out.
thanks for tuning in, man. He's gonna have to read for me because I cannot see that far.
I can barely get it, but probably by the end of this beer, I won't. So.
I'm gonna end up breaking this chair. Doing
I love
that
the
shit.
zoom in. Okay, we got 6 people
Six.
now. All right. Hey, you know what? We found a way around. Maybe
The
it's
whole
not.
fuck with us.
You know what did Macho Man Randy Savage?
And
I may not have ended up particularly where I wanted to be,
of the crop.
but the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? You guys tuning in
We
have
love
given
you.
us
We
new
love
life.
You
You guys have just given us new life. Honestly, we've been bummed out over here. Even Dylan's been bummed out. Dylan's
Yeah.
back. Dylan, say hi to everybody. Yeah, he's still bummed out.
That's right.
But it's okay. He's going to be jazzed later because I told him I'd let him stay up as long as he wanted to tonight. Thank you, Mahina. You know, okay, I'm just going to have to go out right here and say,
We're back.
you know, we love all you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It means so much to us that, you know,
We appreciate all you guys.
people
who
are willing
here.
to sit here and listen to us bullshit.
Yeah.
But Mahina really is like the one diehard though. Like she does not miss anything. She comments and likes on
Yeah.
everything. She's like the first one in the streams, in the chat. She stays active in the chat. Yeah. And for new people, you'll see in the chat Anthony is in there. Anthony is a customer of ours. We did some doors and a window in the living room of his house. It's a fantastic house. We did a smash up job over there.
I
It
hope
looked
you like it.
fantastic.
I hope you and your wife are happy about that. We
I
came over there
guarantee you
today.
they're still arguing about how to transition to the concrete outside their tile.
Well, inside I put some clear caulking for them on the inside, so they're all sealed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you guys got them all wrapped up today. Huh?
Oh, we got
Didn't you?
the screen in on the security. We got the locks.
So
in
did
on
you
the
did you
doors.
just build a screen for the
Yes,
hurricane window,
precisely.
like how I was saying, just outside, or is it on?
No,
the window?
it's inside of where the groove is. It's
Oh.
just not the screen.
I thought
that
it would
we-
have been cool to do it like how that house we did in Wailua was, where you know it was just screens and we put in windows.
Well, if they want to, they can take out both of the sashes and it'll be screen and nothing will get in.
right. I just feel like it would have been a little bit more aesthetically pleasing from the outside. If
The screen is where the screen should be. Is what I'm
not
trying
saying
to
it,
tell
I'm not
you.
saying it shouldn't be there.
So what are you trying to tell me?
I'm saying it. I think it would have been more aesthetically pleasing.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
Hey man, we were talking about this on the recorded episode, but you know, seeing a job come together like that, we haven't done too many things like that, and I think that's really what's been the holdup for us as far as work, because it's not like everything we're doing is like insanely complicated. There have been a few things that are real tricky, but like it's just been new shit every time. Like almost everything we did for BJ was new, and the stuff we did for Anthony was new.
Yeah.
Now it's not a new concept, but the app that specific application was new. Like, when have you built a wall inside a wall like they already had? You know,
I know what you mean.
yeah. So
We're glad you guys like it, and also this is business side of stuff. But let us know if there's anything you guys need, because we'll be there.
yeah, you guys get anything you want.
No bullshit. You guys are
No
awesome.
bullshit. But yeah,
Anyways, let's.
well, you know, I'm gonna lead a free world of
Mr.
and the
Biden,
people will
Mr.
then
Biden,
about design in their treasure.
Mr. Biden.
Then
Mr. Biden.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
feel about the how long these votes are taking to process? What is your take?
well,
on
you know, Father Time, my father,
Mm.
all the time, he used to say, you know, people are always going to be watching the clock.
Do you have a father?
I can neither confirm nor deny my parentage, but I'm going to tell you this, Jack.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this, Jack. People, you know, if you go to Applebee's on Friday night, all you got to do is just kiss that waitress. Don't do what Donald Trump says and grab her by the pussy. You just got to kiss that waitress, because you kiss that waitress, guess what?
Okay,
We got a special running.
This is Mike Mawinski, and we're gonna go to Donald Trump now. Donald Trump, would you like to say a few words?
Get a fucking load of this guy over here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm a fucking Nazi over here. This guy can't tell his asshole from his head. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. You know he has a retarded brother. You know he has an R-worded brother. No, this is true.
Are you allowed to
This
say
is
that,
true.
Mr. President?
This is
Mr.
true.
President, are you? Is that a fact? Are you?
Hold on.
should-
I'm going to rewind the tape back. Mr. President, enough said. Wrong.
I keep doing it every time I go to the mic. Just
Wrong.
Can you-
Wrong.
and when
No.
how,
It's fake.
you know when
I'm orange.
CNN
No.
nigger.
You finally did it. That's it. That's Bonzo's first hard R on the pod. This is great. We're living today. Oh my god.
Oh, man,
the comeback
this
is real. The come up is real.
Hey,
I'm 180 degrees from where I was 12 minutes ago. Well, you know, when you kiss the waitress at Apple, you know, in the 60s, you used to go sock hops.
He's stealing life.
You go sock hops, you can meet a lady. And sometimes the lady didn't want to kiss you. Sometimes you had to kiss her anyway. It was called being bold. You'd be bold back then. Bold type print. I use that. Easier to see. It's easier to see.
It
And
would be for me, yeah.
yeah, what?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah. You
Are you?
got it. As your president, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, whenever you say something,
Mr. Biden, you are not the president yet.
whenever you say something, there's a record of that, and sometimes the record skips, and that's what hip hop music sounds like. That's what hip hop music is.
Mr.
You know,
Biden,
Louis Armstrong was a darker skinned fella. He was a person of color, like much like my running mate here.
I think you have dementia.
I am demented with the task of making this country heal from the wounds inflicted and the Mexicans involved. And you know, all the kids are just as smart and as capable as the white kids and the rich kids and the rich white kids
And the rich white.
and the rich white kids.
Wait.
And I'm not going to answer that question.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
What?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Hey, well, it looks like if anybody got hurt by that, it looks like you voted for him. So shut the fuck up. That's on you. You know what I mean?
Throw some in this cooler.
We got another 12. Shout out Holly. And everybody wants to talk about Hunter. Hunter's got a little bit of his Uncle Scooter's violence in him. The Mr. President had mentioned earlier about my retarded brother. Scooter would get violent. It was actually really fun. We used to blow the cigarette smoke up into the attic where he lived and drive him nut crazy. You could hear him banging his fucking head on the rafters. It was great. My dad had to replace 7 floor joists that summer. That summer, I caught a butterfly. That butterfly today, he's on welfare. He's on welfare because of Obamacare.
Talk about Hunter. Who's Hunter? Is that who you're doing? Is that Biden's
Oh, that's
brother?
Hunter Biden.
Is he really retarded? Or
No.
I don't fucking know, dude.
No. I was making up like Joe Biden had a retarded brother that he used to.
Does he not?
I don't know.
Oh, I
He
thought
might.
that was real.
If he does, I don't feel bad. Just so you guys know. I meant
fucking
it
know
all.
What's going on? Dude, I grabbed 2 beers. I don't know.
He has my phone. Look up Hunter Biden.
Is he gonna drink a beer?
Not yet.
Well,
He's got to drive me home.
fuck.
Parenting. I'm just kidding. Anyway, this episode of the Eona podcast is sponsored by Zeus Juice. Those of you who know me personally know my real name is actually
Not Zeus.
Zeus Vel Johnson Levinifag. And
His brother looks like
a really nice customer gave me for that.
Eli
No, not his
Manning.
brother, his son, Hunter.
Well, whoever the fuck that is, it looks.
No,
It doesn't look like him, but I don't know. I thought of him because Eli Manning is.
he
retarded.
looks like that. He looks like Sal Vulcano fused with Sebastian Maniscalco.
I don't like Sal Vulcano.
Sal's Maniscalco.
Salvatarian.
Sebastian Vulcano.
I'll kill somebody right now. Hey, this is. We're doing this for you guys. So what?
Yeah.
What do you guys?
For those of you who weren't here earlier, we've been having some serious technical difficulties. Usually we start the live stream at 8 p.m. Right at 8 p.m., we had some serious technical difficulties. We ended up having to use an entirely separate computer than we usually do to do this. And more than anything, we're upset because we knew you guys were waiting around. We knew you guys were wanting to
It
tune
fucking hurt.
in. Look up Hunter Biden.
I
know like why he's in trouble and shit. I don't actually know why, but Mahina wants us to
Is
talk
he in
about
trouble?
it. Apparently.
Let's see what I got.
This is Lihimwe flavored vodka, and let me tell you, it is more Lihimwe than vodka.
Hunter Biden, what was he doing in Ukraine and China? And this was 3
Oh yeah, he
days
has
ago.
like a bunch of like foreign deals or something. Sorry, Mahina, we're not really that read up on this. We just talk shit. Oh, the election circus? Oh, we can get into that. We can get into that, my friend.
Hey,
Okay,
hey,
so
hey,
first and foremost,
I like that. He said
I gotta-
Hunter
I gotta-
doesn't
I-
matter anymore.
before we get into actual talking about politics,
Okay, what
I got to
what?
preface it with this. If you are a registered voter and you vote in every election that you can, good on you. That's well within your constitutional rights to do so. If that's something you believe in doing, go ahead and do it. I'm glad as an American you have the opportunity to do it and that you can. Me and Bonzo, we do not vote. We're not registered voters. We'll never register. We'll never vote other than for Kanye. If Kanye runs in 2024, we'll vote for Kanye. If he
Hell yeah.
can get his papers in on time this time. Come on, Wheezy. Yeezy.
Ye-
Shit. Weezy's
Hold on.
Lil Wayne.
Who are
Weezy's
we
Lil
going
Wayne.
for?
Anyway, we're not voters, and that's simply for the fact that there is a group of legislators referred to as the Electoral College.
Electoral College.
Each state has a different number of electoral votes, and that depends on how many counties they have and population size, and there are a bunch of other variables that go into it. California has the most with 55, and I think Delaware and like Rhode Island have
Well,
like 1, you know? So it varies like that. But the presidential election is decided entirely, in complete entirety, upon who the Electoral College voted for. So say, for example, the 2016 election, the populist vote, according to the media, went to Hillary Clinton. She won the majority vote.
Popular.
However, the Electoral College selected Donald J. Trump. And as you all know, he has been the president for the last 4 years. You do the math. You do the math.
It says it to your fucking
Yeah,
face
I
crater.
remember learning about voting in 6th grade, and they had us go on Teen Biz and like fake vote for Obama or McCain, or was that wrong?
Is that who he was?
Who? No, I think he
I
ran.
don't
He ran
know,
against
man.
McCain first,
I
and then he
don't-
ran against
I don't
Romney.
fucking know.
I do.
I haven't been keeping up with politics for that long. I'll tell
Anyway,
you that much.
so this
It
whole thing has
also-
been
never
fucking
mind.
wild. Fucking wild. And I overall it's just been hilarious. How people with
With no electoral college, Cali and New York decides everything. I
Mhm.
can get behind that.
well, yeah, that's where most of the United States lives, or most registered voters live. And that's where, guess what? The most electoral votes are. It's like New York, California, Florida, Pennsylvania, and Texas. It's like if you're able to win those 4 or 5 states, that's pretty much it. Unless you lose every other state. If it's close outside of the big ones and you got the big ones, it's over. It's fucking game over. But let's get down to the real nitty-gritty of this, which is that the Electoral College votes for who's president according to what they are told to do. Okay?
Yeah.
You guys all have to realize that you've all cheated playing Monopoly. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. If you've played a full game of Monopoly over the course of that 3 weeks, you cheated at some point. All right? Now, that being said, you most likely are not in a position of political power, but you decided to cheat anyway. We've all done it. There's no shame in it. So what is to stop these people, these legislators, these lawmakers from doing the exact same fucking thing?
Well, it's literally
They hold all the cards.
The whole thing is how I feel is they want you to feel like it matters to you. But it just goes to the Electoral College.
Okay, so Anthony is saying the Electoral
What?
College spreads out the power. Not really, man.
Who's
Because-
under that? Who's under that? Somebody just said something.
Oh, Brandingo's in there. Sup, B? Sorry so late. We had technical difficulties, but I knew you were going to be up, so it's all right. We knew B was going to be in there. We could have started the shit at 2 a.m. B's going to be up in the gulag. That was a good one. I maintained the high pitch
You
the
did.
whole time.
I can't do it.
All right. Oh man, I can't get my nuts in a good place. We on tonight.
I'm
you said.
still I'm good, but I'm still trying to just get on level from the bullshit tonight.
Dude, well, the bullshit is
Don't do it.
it's a bad word. And they say not to say the bad words, but if you're not saying the bad words, then you're not saying the good words. Because they're all the same words. They're all the N words. We're all the N words. What is the N word? Oh, now that one I did remember. Yeah, shout out to Holly. Holly, one of our customers, gave us
She got
the
us
Zeus
the
juice.
beers.
She also bought the beers tonight for us, and she also bought us lunch every day this week. So shout out to Holly.
Shout out to Tony too.
Gold.
That one day, me and Brandon were there late when we were trying to fucking close up their house and get it all sealed up. Tony was feeding us beers and shit, and he was a real MVP. And your wife too, Tony. You guys are awesome people. I just gotta
Yeah.
say that.
Shout out to Tony and Kanako. Awesome homies. And
Are
you
we
know-
pronouncing it wrong? Is it
Kanako?
Kanako or I don't know.
I mean,
Is it Kanako
I'm
or
pretty
Kanako?
I'm probably Kanako.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's Kanako for us, but
Could it be?
it's Kanako
Kanako?
if you're from Japan. You know what I mean? Because you know how it's just like the quesadillas.
No, that's
know?
not the same. Don't
No, it
do
is
that.
the same.
No, don't
No,
do
it
that.
is the same.
Because we say sushi the same way they say sushi.
Well, what other way would you say it?
Okay, but that's what I mean.
Well, yeah, but sushi is not easily misinterpreted.
Anyway, It's okay, he said. Well, what's the proper way? You know,
Yeah, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter. He said anyway is okay.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, see, so it's not Kanako, it's
Kanako. Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Well,
Also, Anthony.
well, she's American, so fuck it.
When we thought that Furchi was like a Japanese last name.
Okay,
too,
let me
but
explain.
we didn't meet you before that. We just seen her name on the contract.
Let me explain. So we saw Furchi and we saw Kanaka, and we're like,
That doesn't really sound.
that doesn't sound like a Japanese
yeah.
last name. But then, of course, the first assumption is maybe she's married, But then we just threw that out of the window. I don't know
why we did. We were just like, nah, no.
It's
way.
because
But
it was her name on the contract and not Anthony's.
it was like Kanako Furchi, and then I kind of ran it through my head because I did a
Yeah.
little bit Japanese. I'm like, F is in Japanese. Every letter in Furchi is in Japanese. So we were like, it's possible, but we've never heard a last name like that. That's Japanese. Turns out we were wrong. Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's Shayla.
Wait, what?
Hi, baby. You see Tristan Ludiazo in the chat?
Did you see what Anthony said?
Yeah, he said, fuck it.
No. Oh!
She gets a lot of Italian in her. Oh!
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 Oh, Tony.
Jack and Joe went up the hill boat with $1.25. Joe came down with $2.50. You fucking hooah! You hooah! Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tony. Tony.
Tony.
Tony, take it easy on
Take
him.
it easy, Tony.
This is a public format. It's a broadcast, and you're gonna go over here spilling your dirty laundry and your guts all over the place like it's a real.
Hey, Tony, clean out your gutters. Clean out your gutters. And talk to your mother.
Anthony,
Anthony.
why don't you ever call your mother? Ever since you moved to Hawaii
Hey, Ma.
with that Japanese gyro,
Hey,
you never
Ma.
call your mother anymore.
Hey, my girl is beautiful.
You know your father broke his ankle changing a tire on the turnpike. He needed your help, Anthony.
Well, fuck my father. He left me for that red faggot.
Oh! That was great. I don't know if you can see that, Anthony, but Brandon, who was also there working on your house, said thanks for the pizza. Even though the ants fucking got to that shit. Oh boy, did
my
they get to that shit,
God.
dude! It was like instantly.
They were like the fucking Nazis to the Jews, man.
Dog, they fucking blitzkrieged the pep.
They were there yesterday. You know what I mean? They was there. They knew it was coming before he knew it.
Hey, you know what? Italy was part of the Axis powers during World War II.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to forget that, but they deserved what happened in March.
Hey, whatever happened, man. It's neither here nor there.
Wait, he said, whoa, let's not go there. Let's not go
Who
where?
said that?
Anthony. Sorry, we usually have a big screen that this is attached to so we can read the comments
Yeah.
better, but we don't because YouTube and Microsoft and Bill Gates is giving people fucking polio, dude.
I can't see shit.
And I guess he gave my computer polio too because it's not working. Oh yeah, Italy is irrelevant.
I don't know. Yeah, let's keep them out of it. For
Okay.
now.
Going back to the election though.
Oh yeah, we got kind of sidetracked, didn't we?
Did you see the videos of the Trump supporters yelling "Stop the vote"?
I did, and also just earlier today, before we started this, I seen videos of Trump supporters outside of polling places on their fucking knees, bowing down to the places, fucking praying that Trump wins.
Yeah, hey, nobody balks when the Muslims do it.
Oh yeah.
When the Mujahideens say their prayer to the Sharif, they say it. They got a saying. And Dixieland Jazz is It's the original American jazz. It's the original music. If you haven't used Crisco when you're making your chicken pot pie, then I don't know what you're for you're after.
Hey, is Anthony gonna tune in?
I don't know if you're for you're after.
Okay.
Hey, Tony, call in, man. Get in on this.
Yeah. Well,
Get in on this. I know you got
Our-
some shit to say.
our opinion on. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna.
He might
say
have to
our.
be quiet though.
He may.
Kid
He
might be
has a
asleep.
family.
Yeah.
But voter fraud. I'm not sure what is going on with that. Only what I know from the news, which I don't know how reliable that shit is, but I'm not sure if there's any voter fraud really going around. I just know there's. To me, all this elections
Well,
is bullshit anyway.
Yeah, the
So it
entire thing is
doesn't-
fraudulent.
Yeah, to
Those
me,
numbers you're
it
seeing, the
doesn't matter.
percentage
It
of the
doesn't
votes.
matter. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Oh,
Dylan, say hi to mommy.
Well, let's
Dylan.
cheers to that.
watching. Say hi. Oh, Tony's calling in, boys. Let's get it.
What is up, my man?
Yeah, oh, there's a big delay. Okay, I gotta.
Oh,
gotta
shit.
Look at the TV.
Okay.
Yeah, there is. No Ethernet. So yeah, there is a
Yeah.
big delay.
Where's my speaker? Okay, you're good. You're on it. You're on here.
Okay. So, I know there's some doubts about. I heard Pono express some doubts whether there is or is not voter fraud. And,
Yeah.
Look, I'm in no condition to dive into this, but
Let's do it anyway.
Hey. Are
we
we?
can't glaze over the biggest fraud in American history that's happening right now.
And what is that, Tony?
It's that they want you to believe that dummy Joe Biden has somehow managed to get more votes than not just Barack Obama, which is ridiculous in itself, because we all know what an event and a movement that was. If you saw that inauguration like I did, it was like the Million Man March times 100.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
and it was just a spectacle to be seen. And they want you to believe that this guy who couldn't draw crowds larger than maybe a dozen people in little circles spread out 10 feet, they want you to believe that this guy has somehow got the most votes in American history for
Okay.
any presidential candidate.
We see Kazus was saying that same thing. He's like, you see all these Trump supporters and this and that, but where are all these Biden people out here?
Well, yeah.
There
Okay.
was none of
If
them.
you live in Hawaii, if you live on Oahu and you've been on the freeway this week, if you've been on the H1 this week, you know that on those overpasses by the Twin Towers in Pearl City, there have been Trump supporters just standing over there, and that is the smallest group of them I've seen.
Oh,
Out in
yeah.
front of Queens West on Fort Weaver Road,
Yeah.
they've been out there in droves, man. I mean, like 200-300 people strong on the side of the eye again, and then suddenly Hawaii is a blue state again.
Right. I
This
mean,
shit
this
doesn't
is-
line up. I
this
haven't
is
seen one Biden flag. I haven't seen one, man.
Yeah, this is what we see right here in Hawaii, which this state, yeah, you can't deny how blue it is, but across the country, these spontaneous Trump parades and Trump rallies, we've never seen anything like this, these kind of record turnouts.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that somehow this guy managed to pull out all of the votes he needed to win in all these swing states last minute. There's so much going on. It's hard for me to get into the details, but I
Yeah,
have.
you
But
know,
yeah, they
so
expect
much.
us to believe that Joe Biden is the most popular presidential candidate of all time.
See, you don't need to get
Yeah.
into that stuff because I think from the beginning this whole thing was a fraud.
He was the
And-
vice president. Everybody knows good and fucking well a vice president is a third grader in a suit. All right. That guy does nothing. That person does nothing. They have zero responsibilities. They get zero airtime. And it's one of the craziest things ever, because like one of the biggest parts of a presidential election is when the, you know, big party nominees select their official running mate, who, if they win, will be vice president of the United States. But anybody who knows anything knows good and well the vice president of the United States, once elected, basically did what he was doing up until Epstein killed himself. Or did
Well,
he?
Mike Pence below him, like a vice president. You don't have to hear anything out of Mike. Mike Pence.
Well, yeah,
is
the
just,
show that Trump
Donald
has
Trump's arm candy.
is over everybody under him.
Well, look at Obama and Biden. What the hell did the only television appearance that Joe Biden had during the 8 years Obama was in office was on Parks and Rec?
Well,
You know what I mean? It was just a whole lot of Michelle and Malia and the other daughter, whoever the fuck she is. She's the one who hasn't gotten in big trouble yet, I guess. I don't know who she is. And then, you know, on the podcast before about Michelle Obama, the whole day absolutely blame
Michelle Obama.
she's a great
Yeah.
woman.
That's black privilege.
No, you're
No, that doesn't exist. That's not a thing.
No, you're
That's the thing.
Anthony, you're
Wrong.
100% right on
Wrong.
that. That is
Wrong.
black
Black privilege isn't a thing. Met a black person as rich as me. You haven't met him.
That's
You haven't
black-
met him. Listen, this is true.
Black-
Votes that I got against you know, Hillary, you add up the votes this year, it's almost double. It's almost double. I've gotten more votes than Biden's got ever in his life. And, you know, I view that as a win by myself. And I still got 7 fucking.
Oh my fucking god. Anthony, do you have any questions for the president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump? Do you have any questions?
Go ahead.
Mr. President,
Yes.
is there any circumstances in
Molesting a child just this last Tuesday together. Just this last
Where
Tuesday
was he,
together.
sir? Never
we were
conceived.
trying to help him. We were trying to help this 7-year-old practice his alphabet, his arithmetic. Joe couldn't even keep up with 7-year-old. He couldn't even do it. He couldn't even do it. I had to help Melania hold his hand so he knew when to wipe his ass after he was done shitting on the child's face. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's no way this man could be the president and win all the votes. It's just it's not true. It's not true.
Anthony, did you comprehend that?
Oh, loud and clear. Standing by, sir.
And do you have any follow-up questions for Mr. President Donald Trump?
Also,
Yes,
any questions for
sir, what
Biden?
about
As
the prospect of you running in 2024?
also,
Yes,
any questions
sir,
for
what
Biden?
about
As
the prospect of you running in 2024 if they do manage to steal this election from you, sir?
Do you have any prospects of running in 2024 if they do manage to steal this election from you?
I'll tell you right now. I'll say it today. Yeah, I'm gonna run again, and I'm gonna red. It's all red on there, except on the edges. It's blue on the edges. You wouldn't call something red that's blue on the edges blue, would you? You wouldn't say that. It's not a thing you would say.
Okay,
It's just a
Mr.
thing that people
President.
don't say.
Anthony, we're gonna switch over to candidate Joe Biden. Do you have any questions for him, sir?
Yes, Mr. Biden.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you confirm that the contents of the laptop from from your son Hunter is all authentic, and the emails are efforts to sell time with you, with China and Afghanistan and Moscow, Russia? Can you please confirm the contents of the laptop were all real, sir?
Well, you know, the Chinas, they got the smallest hearts. It's medically proven. They got the small hearts. It's like